United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Zanetti with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And this is Cruyff. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Roberto Carlos scooting forward. Now it's Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Couldn't squeeze it through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Cruyff. And this is... Can he finish? And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's picked his way through. Ribéry. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kovacic. Pelé.
Chelsea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
White wins the duel this time. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. He can run onto that. Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Iniesta, and this is Cruyff. Great vision, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bellingham. Zanetti. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ribéry gets into a good position. That is a brilliant interception. Rodri.
Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, that one's going nowhere. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Adams. Kovacic. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pelé. Plays a sharp little ball here. Roberto Carlos picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Kovacic, looking for options for movement. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to pass it through. He's onside. Pelé. Great defending, strong and determined. Cruyff! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ribéry with the short one. Played in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Silvestre is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Stood up well to him there. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is good alertness. Ribéry chasing after it. Silvestre. Can they get him away? Beckenbauer. And Yamal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Iniesta. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And that signals the end of the first period. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Chelsea really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Roberto Carlos goes looking wide. Pelé. Beckenbauer running with the ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Zanetti. And now the breakaway. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Pelé. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zanetti. And it's Bellingham. Iniesta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Gerrard. That is a great pick out. Zanetti.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Roberto Carlos. Kovacic.
The attendance for this
Kovacic
match
has
was
alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's
71,649.
fruitless. No foul, says the referee. Bellingham. Pelé. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. He's beaten the last man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's quick to return it. And that is expertly dealt with. Guardiola.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Khan sends that a long way. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. In he goes again. Iniesta. Ribéry looking to receive it in space. Pass somewhat off target. Ribéry. Nice interception, well timed. Goes for a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
So their fourth corner of the game. Bellingham gets it away. And it's Gerrard. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. White. Cross to the back post. Tries to get it clear. He'll try from distance! Corner given.
Substitution for Manchester United.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Ribery. Coming on the field is number 10, Gullit. Substitution in progress.
Guardiola! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult.
And a header! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Searching pass he's played there, and he's worked it through. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking to play him in. Batistuta. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Chelsea may be down, but not out just yet. Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff.
There will be 3
And it's
minutes
Iniesta.
at a time.
And here's Gullit. Iniesta. And he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. White puts them all in. Cleared away. Tries one from range. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Guardiola really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
And that'll be the end of that. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually.